And when betrayal strikes, when lies are spoken, when kindness is repaid with cruelty, something inside you cries out, "Why, God? Why did you let this happen to me?" You stand before God torn between the urge to defend yourself and the command to remain silent. But hear this truth clearly today. God sees every tear, every word spoken in the dark, every injustice done to you, and He never lets it go unanswered. You may not see His hand immediately, but make no mistake, God deals with those who hurt you. You don't have to fight for yourself when you belong to God. You don't have to chase revenge when heaven is your defender. The moment someone lifts their hand or tongue against you unjustly, the moment someone plots against your peace, they place themselves in opposition not to you, but to God. And when God rises to defend His own, no man, no power, no scheme can stand against Him. That is why the wisest thing you can ever do is stay still when you are wronged. Because your silence is not weakness, it is divine trust. You are saying to God, "I trust you to handle what I cannot," and He always does. You may not see immediate justice because God's way is not impulsive, it is perfect. His timing is not delayed, it is deliberate. He does not respond to your pain with quick emotion. He responds with eternal precision. The same God who orchestrates the stars will orchestrate your vindication. He will not simply return what was taken, He will multiply it. He will not only silence your accusers, He will make them witnesses of your rising. That's how God deals with those who hurt you. He turns their evil into the very platform for your promotion. There are people who hurt you thinking they could stop you, but they didn't realize they were pushing you into the arms of divine destiny. Pain becomes a classroom where God trains you for strength, patience, and wisdom. The betrayal that broke your heart was also the very key that unlocked your maturity. The rejection that wounded you was the force that pushed you toward God's embrace. God does not allow pain without purpose. He uses everything, even what was meant for your harm, to shape you into someone who cannot be destroyed by mere words or wounds. When people hurt you, the first temptation is to fight back, to defend your name, to prove your worth. But when you truly understand who you are and who your defender is, you realize you don't need to prove anything. Let God speak for you. Let time reveal what truth cannot hide. The same mouths that lied about you will one day confess that they were wrong. The same eyes that look down on you will one day look up to you. And it won't be because you sought revenge. It will be because God honored your restraint. You must understand this. When God sees someone harming His child, He takes it personally. At the moment they rise against you, they step into divine judgment. God may not strike immediately because He gives time for repentance. But if they persist in their cruelty, He removes His protection from their path. Life begins to confront them with the consequences of their actions. Their peace fades, their plans fail, their heart grows restless. They think they are free, but they are walking under a shadow of accountability. God never forgets the pain inflicted on the innocent. Sometimes you may watch those who hurt you succeed, laugh, and move forward as if they've won. But don't be deceived by the surface. God is not blind and His justice is not late. The same people who mocked your tears will one day witness your triumph. The same ones who thought you were finished will marvel when they see you standing stronger than before. Because when God restores, He doesn't just return what was taken. He elevates you beyond recognition. There's a reason God tells you to keep your heart pure, even in the face of betrayal. If you allow bitterness to take root, you invite the same darkness that once wounded you. Bitterness ties you to those who hurt you. Forgiveness frees you. Forgiveness doesn't mean what they did was right. It means you are handing their case over to God. You are saying, this is too heavy for me to carry, so I give it to you. And when you do, you make room for God to act. But if you keep holding on, He steps back because He will not fight where you insist on controlling the battle. Let go, and you will see what divine justice truly looks like. God will expose lies without you speaking a word. He will lift your name higher without your effort. He will bless you publicly where you were humiliated privately. He will replace the tears they caused with laughter they will never understand. That is how God repays pain with purpose, power, and peace. And sometimes His justice looks different from what you expect. Sometimes, instead of punishing your enemies, He changes their hearts. The one who hurt you may one day return broken, humbled, and transformed by the very hand of God. That is also justice. Because God is not merely interested in punishing, He is interested in teaching. His justice restores order, corrects pride, and reveals truth. Whether He humbles them or heals them, He always vindicates His own. There are moments when God allows your enemies to rise, not to defeat you, but to demonstrate His strength through you. He lets them speak, accuse, and conspire. Then He dismantles their plans before your eyes. Not because you fought them, but because He wanted everyone to see that no one can curse what He has blessed. Your very survival becomes a sermon. Your peace becomes proof that divine protection is real. You must also understand that when God deals with those who hurt you, He does it in a way that preserves your dignity. He doesn't lower you to their level. He lifts you to a higher one. While they are busy fighting you, He is busy blessing you. While they waste energy plotting against you, He is using that same time to build your future. This is why you must not retaliate. Because while you are trying to get even, God is trying to get you ahead. The one who gossiped about you will soon see your name honored. The one who betrayed you will witness your peace. The one who laughed at your struggle will watch as you flourish in silence. Because when God vindicates, He does it without noise. His justice does not come with chaos. It comes with clarity. It comes with results that no lie can erase. Do not ever think that God's justice is asleep. Sometimes He waits so that your heart remains pure when the blessing arrives. Because He knows if He acted too soon, your heart might still be angry. But when you heal, when you release, when you trust Him fully, He moves. He opens doors you never imagined. He brings opportunities that silence every critic. He elevates you beyond every insult. And the beauty is, He does it so gracefully that you don't even feel the need to say, "Look at me now." You simply walk in peace while others wonder how you did it. And this is how God teaches your enemies a lesson without words. He lets them watch your growth. He lets them see you thrive in the very area they tried to destroy. He lets your joy shine in places they thought would stay dark. That silent success is His judgment. He does not need to humiliate them. Your peace is enough. Your restoration is the proof of His power. But there's something deeper you must grasp. The people who hurt you were also instruments in your refinement. Without their betrayal, you might never have discovered your resilience. Without their lies, you might never have learned to stand on truth alone. Without their rejection, you might never have learned that your worth does not depend on human approval. So when you look back, thank God, not for the pain, but for the power it produced in you. Because through their cruelty, you found clarity. Through their rejection, you found God's direction. And that is the mystery of divine justice. God not only deals with those who hurt you externally, He transforms what they did into strength within you. You become wiser, calmer, and more grounded. What once would have broken you now cannot even shake you. The same words that once wounded you lose their power. You rise above, and that is victory. Sometimes God allows people to hurt you to test what you will do with the pain. Will you curse or will you trust? Will you plot revenge or surrender it to Him? Because how you handle pain determines how He handles your elevation. Those who respond in bitterness stay bound to their wounds. Those who respond in trust rise to new dimensions. Every act of surrender becomes a seed for future blessing. Do not let the cruelty of others turn you into what you are not. You are not bitter. You are not vengeful. You are not weak. You are chosen. And those who hurt the chosen cannot escape the eyes of God. They can hide behind false smiles. They can speak behind your back, but they cannot outrun divine sight. God sees through every disguise. He knows the motives, the lies, the manipulation, and He knows exactly when and how to respond. When He moves, He doesn't need your help. He doesn't need your explanation. He doesn't even need your awareness. He moves quietly, decisively, powerfully. He rearranges circumstances, shifts opportunities, and exposes deception. He brings truth to light so clearly that even your enemies have to admit they were wrong. That is how He works, not through noise, but through undeniable results. So stop worrying about what they're saying, what they're plotting, or what they're doing. The more you focus on them, the less you focus on God. The more you defend yourself, the less you allow Him to defend you. Keep your eyes on Him. Let your peace be your protest. Let your silence be your shield. Because while you stay calm, heaven is moving. And when the time comes, the tables will turn. Those who spoke against you will come seeking your help. Those who tried to break you will need your mercy. Those who thought you were finished will see that you were only being repositioned. And when that happens, do not gloat, show grace. Because showing grace in the moment of power is the highest form of victory. That's how God wants to deal with those who hurt you. Through you, not just around you. He wants your response to mirror His strength. He wants your peace to reveal His sovereignty. He wants your forgiveness to display His wisdom. Because in the end, The way you respond will speak louder than what they did. And as you keep walking, something beautiful begins to happen. You no longer feel the sting of their betrayal because you are too busy walking in blessing. You no longer replay their words because you are too filled with gratitude. You stop looking back because what's ahead is too bright to be compared with what's behind. That is the ultimate justice. When you no longer need to see them punished because you are too blessed to care. When your peace becomes deeper than their offense, when your joy becomes louder than their lies, when your growth becomes your testimony, that's when you truly see how God deals with those who hurt you. He doesn't just silence your enemies, He transforms you into living proof that no weapon formed against you can prosper. He makes you rise not with vengeance, but with vision. Not with anger, but with authority. Not with pride, but with peace. And through it all, He reminds you, no one can block what He has ordained. No one can destroy what He has built. No one can curse whom He has blessed. What was meant to break you has only revealed that you are unbreakable. And that, quietly, powerfully, divinely, is how God deals with those who hurt you. And when you walk with God long enough, you begin to see His patterns in how He deals with those who hurt you. God does not always strike immediately. Sometimes He allows time to expose truth. He lets arrogance grow until it collapses under its own weight. He lets deceit rise high enough for everyone to see it before it crumbles into shame. When someone harms you, you may wonder why God stays silent, but His silence is never absence. It is strategy. He waits until the perfect moment when His justice will teach not only the offender, but the entire world watching, that no evil done against the innocent ever escapes His law. The same pain that you thought would destroy you becomes the evidence that you were never alone. God's hand has been upon you even in your lowest moments. Every wound you received was under His observation. Every betrayal was within His permission. But remember, this permission is not approval. God allows certain things not because He agrees with them, but because He intends to use them. The betrayal was not a victory for your enemies. It was an opportunity for God to reveal His sovereignty. They thought they were in control. They were merely playing a role in a divine story they could not comprehend. When God begins to move in your defense, He does not always announce it with thunder. Sometimes His justice comes in quiet shifts. A plan that suddenly fails, a door that mysteriously closes, an influence that fades without explanation. Those who spoke against you may not even realize why their power diminishes, but you will know. You will feel the unseen protection that surrounds you, the peace that guards your heart even when storms rise. That peace is not weakness. It is proof that God has taken the case into His own hands. And in those moments when you are tempted to ask, when will I see the results?